Welcome back, and this should be my last part on everything going on with CM Punk. Obviously, I ended the last video talking about his in WWE options, so I want to kind of get into his out of WWE options. Right now, with this promo, with all the attention it's drawn, to me, the world is basically CM Punk's oyster. Any federation that would take him would definitely take him. I think Glow would take him by this point, and he's a man, so I don't know how that would work. But obviously, you get what I'm saying, is that definitely he has become the hot commodity right now. One of the videos I'm going to leave down there that was really interesting was a response from Jim Cornette, obviously legendary manager, and is one of the high up guys in ROH. I want to say he's the commissioner, but don't quote me on that. Saying that if CM Punk decided to come to ROH, he would personally handle his bags and get him there. So let's look at some of his options, and I want to kind of go into the two he mentioned in the promo. The first one, obviously, I've already brought up a little bit, is Ring of Honor. That's when a lot of fans first became aware of CM Punk. He's definitely one of those homegrown ROH guys, along with like Samoa Joe, Colt Cabana, Tyler Black, who has a developmental deal with WWE right now, Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero, who I really don't like, but oh well. All these different guys, he's definitely one of the main guys in ROH, so immediately he would go in there a top guy, which one of his complaints was, while he was one of the top guys, he wasn't treated like a top guy in the WWE. That would definitely be not a problem with ROH. Definitely, few things with them getting their television deal, few things would be a better opener than to have CM Punk come out and give a speech saying that he signed with them. So definitely there's that option. An option I was intrigued about is he mentioned New Japan Pro Wrestling in the promo, and I think obviously to me it would be great if he, even if he's with the WWE, take a little time, go wrestle in Japan for a little while. He's one of those guys that you can tell he loves wrestling, and he would definitely take any influences from any situation he's in. And I think a stint in Japan would do mostly good for him. Obviously, he could bring back stuff to the U.S. that we have not seen. Anybody that's watched wrestling from Japan knows it's a way different monster than what is here in the U.S. It's basically a cultural milestone. It's literally is part of the culture. So definitely, it would help him bring new eyes to a return to the WWE if he went to Japan. But if he decided to stay in Japan, that could work for him for a little while. I would eventually see him coming back and doing one of the other two options. But definitely, I think Japan would treat CM Punk good. I could see him being one of the top heels. I'm not sure what the Japanese term for it is. I think I know in Mexico it's Rudo, but I'm not sure with Japan. So definitely right now there are a lot of options with CM Punk. I will say I've always been following him since about the time I really started finding out about him. I will follow him wherever he goes, if that even means I have to try to find obscure Japanese wrestling stuff. Definitely, he brought on a lot of fans. I know one thing I'm wanting to do, and it's kind of sad I'm admitting this, is I'm kind of wanting to get the straight edge savior symbol he had whenever he was doing the Straight Edge Society tattooed here, because obviously I am a big fan of his. So definitely we need to see what's going on, and even with outside CM Punk, I see wrestling getting really interesting right now. We may be moving on from the PG-13 era to the next era, which I think is going to end up being the Hunter era, when obviously Triple H takes over. So what's your thoughts on what's going on in wrestling right now? Have you been interested in CM Punk? Did you not like CM Punk but liked his promo? Do you still not like CM Punk? Do you see wrestling being saved with this angle, or is it be a lost cause? Definitely, I want to hear all y'all's thoughts on this. Definitely with the comments. I want to get y'all's thoughts. One thing I do want to kind of pimp out, since I'm at the end of this video and I still have time, is I have started an official show account at last.fm. Obviously, I said I won't be talking about music that much, but if you are really curious about what I listen to on a regular basis, that obviously keeps track. Add me as a friend. We can discuss music and all that stuff. And I'm going to try to do a few things with this video, and once, as I promised in the original first part of this video, I'm definitely going to try to be a lot better about keeping updates, getting videos out regularly. So definitely, anyone that survived the about 30 minutes now of my mad ravings, thank you. Definitely keep watching. This is Coleslaw with Behind the Beard, and that's my opinion. You don't like it? Form your own.